story, and part of what we'd like you to do is give those of us who are clinicians some clues on how we can better serve patients.
Hi, so I'm Rajan, as he said. So on May 19th of this year, I went into surgery for spinal fusion because I had scoliosis. At first, I was just worried about the amount of pain I would have and the recovery time. Little did I know that's something else was worrying about. So the surgery went fine. The doctor was pleased with the results. But the day after, I was lying on the hospital bed. My friends were visiting, and all of a sudden I started feeling this really unpleasant sensation. My chest was hurting really badly. I had shortness of breath. My heart rate went up to 140 beats per minute, and my oxygen saturation went down from 100% to 79%. And I was saying, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. My mom was like, what's happening? And my dad was shaking his head and saying he's having a pulmonary embolism. So the nurses were called in, and I was put on oxygen, and I was taken to go get a CAT scan where it was revealed that I had a large bilateral PE. So I was immediately taken to the intensive care unit. And the next day, it seemed like almost all the doctors in Central Florida had come together and were discussing what to do, since a case like this is very rare. What it was finally decided was that they would insert a unique catheter with these ultrasound crystals at the end, one into each of my pulmonary arteries, and these ultrasound crystals, they broke up the clot, and then they inserted a small amount of medicine called TPA to basically resolve the clot. Miraculously, 98% of the clot had been removed. I'm doing a lot better now. I'm actually on Lovenox shots just for a precaution, but I'm very grateful to be here. I'm grateful for all the doctors who contributed to helping me, and I hope that I can be able to help others so that they don't have to experience what I experienced. But now I'm back in school, and I'm a junior in high school in the International Baccalaureate program at Windermere Preparatory School in Windermere, Florida. Recently, I just got back my progress report with all A's.
That's great. I think there is this misconception that pulmonary embolism is an illness of the elderly. Nothing could be further from the truth. And I believe that pulmonary embolism has been missed as a diagnosis. Many who are your age, Rajan, and younger, because when you go to medical school, you're not taught that pulmonary embolism can strike teenagers and preteens. And I think it was really a testimony to the skill of your physicians and your healthcare team, the nurses, everyone else caring for you, that they made the diagnosis of pulmonary embolism. I'm sure that you were the youngest pulmonary embolism patient they had ever treated or seen. And I think that's another message for us in NATF, that we have to make it clear when it comes to pulmonary embolism, it can strike at any age. So, Kate,